Alright, so this is 2012. We're building up some potato beds, raised beds. Watched a lot of videos on other people doing beds. Right now they're sitting over here. We're going to take a look at them in a second. This is kind of for my records for next year and see how this goes. Watched a ton of videos and it seems like a majority of them is, problem is that it seems like the soil that different people use. Some of it's compacted, some of it's has tons of rocks in it. So we're going to try something a little mix. We're using garden tone, just about, just over a cup for 5 lineal feet of rows at about 2 feet wide right now. It's a 3-4-4, which makes it good for roots and potassium, phosphorus. And what we did is we built up some galvanized fencing that's been out here for like about 10 years. And on the sides of it, we've put in some 3-year-old leaf mulch, or a leaf mold that's been sitting, cooking for around about 3 years in a bag. It's all shredded, and so we're hoping that's going to keep the soil in. And in the soil, we kind of made like a channel or a valley in the leaf that holds the soil. And in there's about 4 inches of soil, which has regular kind of topsoil, but also aged manure. And then we mixed in a little bit of that garden tone in there too. We're gonna top this off a little bit more with some more leaf, a little bit more soil, probably like another 2 or 3 inches. Then we're gonna put in the tubers, the seed potatoes. They're already chitted, so we'll see how that goes. We're gonna cover it up again with a little bit more leaves to make sure no sun gets in, because right now it's April 3rd and we're still getting 29-degree weather, so I'm hoping that with adding the leaf mold, the leaf on the top there, that it'll keep it from freezing. But again, these are already chitted and they're kind of ready to go, so hoping it'll kind of slow them down. We're trying to get 2 harvests in, so this is going to be the early one. And we've got enough room. We've got 3 feet of fence here, so that'll give it plenty of room to grow up when we keep adding leaf and soil as the season goes on. Again, just leaf, manure, soil, and garden tone, which is 3-4-4. And then immediately the green starts showing, we're going to use seaweed, kind of liquid, instant kind of fertilizer to help kick up the green and get this thing shooting up as quickly as possible, so that we can start backfilling it in and try and get a decent height here with these beds. These are 5-foot stakes drilled in, planted in about at least 1.5 feet, and then the cinder blocks are there for kind of support, but more we're just going to put some spinach or some, actually we're going to put some scallions and onions in there to keep away the slugs, because the leaf, I have a feeling, is going to attract slugs. So if we throw some onions in, maybe put a little bit of pet hair around in between here, maybe some Epsom salts in between the rows here. This is the bigger one. This is actually about 3 feet wide. This one's only 2 feet wide because we started running out of fencing. But this one will have the red Norlands and this one's going to have the Kennebec. Alright, well, I'll keep you appraised.